doing another review today.
Men at Arms.
As promised, we'll do a hero and then a bad guy and then a hero and then a bad guy. So
there's his real head. That's his old head.
Yep, we did He-Man, we did Skeletor, so now it's time for He-Man's right-hand man, Man at Arms. A lot going on here in this review today, because there's a lot to Man at Arms since the advent of the Masters Universe Classics line. So, no, not yet, not yet. So, this guy is the basic Masters Classics Man at Arms figure that was released early on in the line by MattyCollector.com. He's got his signature mace, which was the
toilet plunger.
Yeah, you can definitely make a good custom with a toilet plunger. So the vintage Masters of the Universe Men at Arms came with this weapon, but as is with Masters Classics, you get a lot of extra. So if you look on the back, he has got storage for a sword and a blaster, and if you decide you want to put up the mace, locks in there really good just like that. Whoops, well, I said it did. Maybe.
Daddy, it does. No, Daddy,
Okay.
Daddy, it does. Let me show you.
Did I do it wrong?
Yeah, it goes like right there.
Okay, here we go. Perfect. Yep, I knew it fit better than that. So, and just like with the other Masters, so check this out. So he's got, it's easy to interact with the sword and with the gun. So there you go, Man at Arms, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so very cool. So this is a guy that comes with an extra head. So you've got the nod to the original Man at Arms, which was always kind of a tough-looking face. Looks good. And let's see. All right, pop the head off and put Duncan head on. I call it the Duncan head because Duncan from the Filmation cartoon had a mustache, and so does this one.
What's his name, though?
Man at Arms' name is Duncan.
No, the other one.
Duncan. I mean, that's all. This just the original figure had no mustache, and when they did the Filmation cartoon, they added a mustache. And probably the Man at Arms most people remember growing up is the one with the mustache. So there's him like that. Now, here's the thing. They recently released, not long ago, a snake armor. Well, a snake version. So you can see the comparison there. The snake version is different coloration on the armor. A lot more tech looking. They borrowed some parts from Trapjaw and some different things. You've got the blue oxygen tank, and of course the snake face from when Man at Arms got turned into a snake man.
When? When did that happen?
That was in the Mike Young 2000X cartoon. He comes with this serpentine, I guess, whatever this is.
How did it get turned into a snake man?
King Hiss turned him into a snake man somehow. It's in the comic books. It's also in the cartoon. So, and I really like the mace on this guy, and just like the other mace, he holds it well and everything. I want to show you. I want to show you what are some of the really cool things that Matty Collector. Back up a little bit, Reid. Some of the really cool things that Matty Collector does with this line is they kind of sneak in figures from Filmation or 2000X into the Classics line. So here's what they did. So they made this snake Man at Arms, but the armor, again, you can see this is the smooth based on the vintage. This is the tech. Man at Arms in 2000X cartoon had tech armor that looked like this, and the longer loincloth and all that. So all you got to do is pop the head off of, and he did have a mustache in 2000X, so you take mustache head Man at Arms, and you pop it onto snake body Man at Arms, and what you basically got here is 2000X, especially if you got the accessory pack with the arm cannon. There you go, the blue arm cannon. That was a 2000X Man at Arms advent weapon. So you slide off that little armor piece there, slide the arm cannon in, and now you've got Man at Arms with the arm cannon that he used in 2000X, and also came with the original 2000X Man at Arms action figure that Mattel did around 2002. Came with the arm cannon. So there's your 2000X Man at Arms right there.
Comparison.
All right, comparison time. So let me get back to our classic guy. Here we go. Let's get all this out of the way. Get his head back on. All right, so as we've been doing with Man at Arms is the armor guy. I mean, he's the armory guy for the Masters Universe. Okay, he makes their armor. He makes their weapons. He's an inventor. He's a scientist, sort of, and an inventor. So, who's he like from the Marvel Universe? That's pretty easy. Who's he like, Reid?
Iron Man.
Iron Man, okay. And this is kind of fun. So, here's Iron Man from the Marvel Legends, which, is it's in pretty good scale. The original Legends were thicker. So, if you notice, Man-at-Arms has a mustache, and Tony has a mustache. How cool is that? Alright, so Tony is definitely the Man-at-Arms of the Marvel Universe. And the only other logical choice I thought for DC was John Henry Irons, also known as Steel. John Henry Irons is a tech guy. He's an inventor. He makes armor. So there you go. You've got John Henry Irons with a big club, Man-at-Arms with a big club, and Iron Man with a big repulsor ray. So in a battle between these three, who do you think would win? Reid says...
Iron Man.
Dad says...
Man-at-Arms.
All right, what do you think? Thanks for tuning in.